This is question 15 on the higher June 2013 calculator paper. Reading through this question, just at the start, it says for part A, complete the table of values for y is equal to x squared minus 2x. Okay, so what they want you to do is to complete this table for that particular equation. This is very similar to what we did in the trial and improvement question. You could use your calculator to help you work out each of the values. So when x is equal to 4, I'm going to do 4 squared, so that's for my x squared, minus, and I'm going to use brackets, 2 times 4, close brackets, and that's going to be equal to 8. So 8 goes in there. I'm going to try the 3 just so that I can show that it is all correct. So that's going to be 3 squared minus 2 times 3 equals 3, and that is correct. For 2, I'm going to put 2 squared minus 2 times 2 equals, and that's going to give me 0. For 1, it's going to be 1 squared minus 2 times 1 equals minus 1. I'll put 0 in there. It's going to be 0 squared minus 2 times 0 equals 0. I'm going to put in the minus 3. Now, this is something that you need to be particularly careful with. If you're going to put in negative numbers, you do need to put brackets round them. So brackets minus 1, close brackets, and then that's going to be squared. So look at how it is on the calculator. Minus 2, and x is minus 1. So delete 2 times minus 1. That should give me my answer for minus 1, which will be 3. And let's see if it does. Yes, it does. So now I'm just going to change those minus 1s to minus 2. And that gives me 8 over there. Okay, that is how you use your calculator to help you work out the values for x squared minus 2x. That's a quadratic expression. This is a calculator paper, so you are allowed to do that. The next part of the question does say, on the grid, draw the graph of x squared minus 2x, right? And they've given you that range of values. Now let's look at how you get this out there. You make sure you do use a pencil, because if you've plotted the point incorrectly, you could always correct it. But when x is equal to 4, y is equal to 8. So when x is equal to 4, y is equal to 8, that's your first point over there. Mark it with a clear cross. When x is equal to 3, y is equal to 3. So there's 3, and 3 is going to be halfway between 2 and 4 on this. So it's that point there. Mark it clearly with a cross. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 0. When x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1, which again is going to be halfway, which is 2½ tiny squares in. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. When x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to 3. So just as I did before, it's going to be there. And when x is equal to minus 2, y is equal to 8, which is over there. Now there are 2 marks for this question. You need to make sure you plot all the points, and then you need to join them with a curve. As you can see, there's a certain amount of symmetry with regard to the points that I've just drawn, and you need to take your time and draw a smooth curve, which is a single line through all of these points. And when drawing that curve, I often take my time drawing it in 2 halves. Okay, so there is my curve, and that's sufficient to get full marks in that part. The last part of the question says solve x squared minus 2x is equal to 2. Solve x squared minus 2x minus 2 equal 1. Now, if we look at the equation that we've just drawn, we drew the equation of x squared minus 2x. That's x squared minus 2x. So if I go to part C, if I take that minus 2 across there, I'll get x squared minus 2x is equal to, if I take that across, I'll be plusing 2, because that's a minus 2, I'll be plusing 2, so that would be 3. What can I do there? Well, this curve that I've drawn on the graph is x squared minus 2x, and I need to find out where it's equal to 3. What I then need to do is go to my graph and draw a horizontal line through the point 3 on the y-axis and find out where it cuts the curve. But as I could see here, I already have 2 points at 3. I have a point there at minus 1, and I have a point there at 3. So what that means is my answer to that particular part of the question in terms of solving it is x squared minus 2x is equal to 3 when x is minus 1 and when x is 3. Those are my two answers for part C, minus 1 and 3. Make sure you understand this. That last part is a bit tricky, but it's actually a common question. Make sure you understand it, you're able to do it, and you should be able to get full marks in it.